Hi, I'm here today with Susan Tilley Russell, Vice President of Blue Ocean Contact Centers. Susan, can you tell me a little bit about your new company, your new brand, and why you did all this?
Well, actually, it's the same company, Corporatel, and we rebranded in June of this year, and our new name is Blue Ocean Contact Centers. It's interesting, when we started in 1994, we were primarily doing telephone work, both inbound and outbound call center services for primarily corporate clients. We've now evolved in the last number of years since then, and we wanted something that would really reflect not only our values but also the services we now provide, and we now do a lot more work for global customers and those that are actually using multi-channels, so not just the telephone but also the web, the internet, chat, and a number of the different new medias.
Today's tourism conference, Cabot Trail Solutions, you mentioned in your presentation, Susan, that you'll be introducing more online booking items for customers. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Absolutely. I think that our customers now are changing the way in which they want to not only research but also book their reservations. They want to do it online. They're much more comfortable now actually booking online and being able to close the sale.
Also in your presentation, you said online booking is up in 2007, 11.6 compared to 9.4. Any particular reason why?
I think people are more comfortable. It used to be that they would research their internet bookings, that they used to research on the internet and find out what there was to see and do and all the details about properties, and now they're comfortable enough to actually give their credit card and close the sale online.
That's great to hear. In 2008, I understand you're launching a new booking engine. We're really excited to hear that news. Can you explain a little more about that?
Certainly. We will be launching a new booking engine. One of the primary reasons was to use new technology and open architecture that will position us well for the next 5 years. Some specific things that this will allow us to do are take advantage of things like GIS mapping, to be able to use images and also video in the way that we communicate with our visitors.
Could you share with us, Susan, the 5 ideas that tourism operators can increase their businesses and how the Blue Ocean Contact Centers can help?
I think the number one thing is to focus on your customer. Really get to know them, who they are, where they're coming from, what do they like to do, what don't they like to do, and also what do they want to do when they leave your business. And that'll directly relate into item number 5. The other thing is, what kind of experience are they looking for? Right now we're struggling to maintain and grow market share in a highly competitive environment. Our competition isn't just on the other side of the trail. This is not an issue of Cabot versus Ingonish or Marguerite. We really need to increase our pie and work on getting more visitors to Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, and the Cabot Trail. And I think that by focusing on our customers and really understanding them, we'll be able to do that. The second thing is to tell us about what's going on. One of the objectives is to actually extend the length of stay, get people to stay longer and savor the journey. What we try to do is turn every information call into a booking and every booking into an extended stay. So for example, if someone calls to find out about Hike the Highlands, we'll ask them, after we tell them about Hike the Highlands, and may I make a reservation for you, to actually be able to book their accommodation. Alternately, if somebody says, gosh, I'd like to go to the Inverie Inn in Bedeque, we will have asked them a number of questions about what kinds of things they're interested in. Do they have children? Do they like history? Do they like outdoor adventure? And so on. And we'll be able to match that up with some of the things that are going on in the area with, again, a goal of extending length of stay. Third thing, become a member of check-ins. So if you're not a member, I would suggest or invite people to join. It's free to join, doesn't cost anything. It only actually costs when you receive business. We provide a list of reservations for all of our member properties every month, and it's based on the honor system. So you can pay a commission only for those who actually arrived at your property and gave you revenue. The third part there is that it's not exclusive. We are just one channel to drive business. So, for example, if you're a bed and breakfast and you belong to, say, B&B Canada, that does not mean that you shouldn't belong to check-ins. We are just one more way to actually drive business into your property. Also, the other thing that people sometimes ask me about is about the whole issue of paying commissions. But again, it's really the cost of doing business. And the question I would ask is, are all your rooms full? And are they full every single night? If they are, I understand your perspective, and you're right. There may or may not be a role for you with check-ins. However, if they're not full every single night, then that's the opportunity for you, is to help us help you fill them. The second part of that is, if you are a member, two things. Number one, get us your 2008 rates right now. We are booking, and we need those rates to be able to book you. And the second thing is to make sure that you keep us up to date on your availability. The only thing worse than not booking enough rooms for you is actually booking too many and overbooking you. And that doesn't actually do well for the customer experience that we talked about a minute ago. The second thing we've done is to make that really easy for you, in giving you a number of choices of how you can do your closeouts, either by phone or online if you prefer. The fourth suggestion that I had was actually to add the Book Me button to your website. It can be very expensive if you were to go out and purchase your own online reservation system, but this way there's no capital investment for you. It's fast, it's easy, and if you're a member, you can have instant online booking this afternoon. Finally, my idea is to be creative, to form partnerships, and to leverage off of each other's strengths. Make sure that you keep it customer focused, but really have some fun and create some quality experiences.
Thanks, Susan, for this interview and for the news on the Blue Ocean Contact Centers. We look forward to hearing more about the new booking engine scheduled for 2008.